everybody. This is me powered with Rhonda. You know what day it is. You know what time it is. It is 6 p.m. Tuesday. So we've got an incredible show for you. I am super excited today. I want to make sure that everybody shares this and everybody tunes in because my guest tonight is a social media sensation. And y'all probably know him, Mr. Royce Morgan. And we're going to let everybody know first how to connect to us because I'm telling you, this show you don't want to miss. So tell them, Lady J, how they can connect with us.
If this is your first time tuning into the show or to JQLM Radio and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, the Stream and Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find located on our website where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us. We do follow back. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EgoEntNet on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter also. Also, connect with us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network, at youtube.com/Ego TV Network.
All right. And you can follow me on all of my platforms as well. You can follow me on Facebook at Me Powered with Rhonda. That is the show page. Now, my personal page, everybody already got me, is Rhonda Thompson. And on IG is Rhonda TNATL. But we got a new IG page as well, me.powered. And we have a website that is in the making that is about to be released pretty soon, y'all. mepowered.co. So keep your eye out on that.
We can't hear you, Rhonda.
Okay, sorry. I didn't have my mic on. All right, so I'm so excited. Tonight, my friend Royce Morgan is on this evening, and he is so many things to me. Royce, go ahead and let everybody see who you be and what you look like. We'll
Hey,
bring
hey,
you on.
hey.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Great. Good to be here. Trying to get my camera work right. Okay, here we go.
That's all right. Get it together. I told Lady J is like you came in like the beginning of Five Heartbeats, where he just slides right in right before the show. And but you're here. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's
Yes,
all
please.
that matters. And I will have you know, sir, if you can't already tell, I've got my red lipstick on for you. I've got my little shoulders out, because magical things happen every time we're together. So I'm just
Yes.
so glad for you to be here, and I cannot wait. Anything can happen, y'all, tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. We are the king
That's
and
it.
queen of no rules, no filters. Wait till y'all hear about the FTA movement, and yeah. So, so
Yeah.
Royce, so
Hey.
so you are a social media sensation. You are a model. You are a host. You are a radio personality, and you do so many different things. So, where would you like to start? What do you want people to know? Oh, and Uncle Royce. We need an Uncle Royce rant. You
Uncle
know,
Royce. Yes.
yes, we need an Uncle Royce rant. So, how did you get so famous?
How did
Let's
I get
start there.
how did I get so famous? Rhonda, I always talk about, and I always tell you, it's really the power of being yourself. Anything I've done, I've modeled, I've acted, I've been here, I've been there, but it's like when I tapped into just being myself, of course, I was going through a dark time in my life.
Mhm.
And as you go through a dark time, every bit of you comes out, the good,
Oh
the bad,
yeah.
the ugly, but somehow, somewhere in the world, someone is relating. I always say the thing about me is, even though when I go through that time, even though I'm purging, I always know that I will bounce back. I believe my resilience and my faith. I'm going to bounce back, but at the same time, yeah, you're going to get the smoke while I got it. So for
Yep.
some reason, that kind of resonated with people, and it just grew and grew and grew. And like I said, you just never know who you
Yep.
touch. And I've touched people who have inspired me in life and told me I inspired them. I'm like, get the hell out of here. So
Right, right.
it's like,
Yeah, your list
so
of
real.
friends is ridiculous. I like everybody famous is like your friend for real. And what I love about you is your posts. I mean, I'm telling you, if I ever am having a time, I will go to your page because you're either gonna make me laugh, you're gonna make me cry, or you're gonna make me be like, you know what, fuck them. And so and it just
Shit,
you're
shit, you'll call my phone too. Like I said, don't play.
and I call your phone too, and I'll be like, "Look, I need to talk like right now."
Right
And
now.
yep. But what are you doing right now? What's on the What is the schedule for you in this moment? Because you're always doing so many things. So, what's your current project?
Oh gosh, my current project, like I said, well, right now I'm, like I said, booking certain symposiums and events. So of course that's going on right now. On July 16th, I'm actually being honored for being myself. Like I said, I'm
Oh
getting,
wow,
the December Awards. They picked me to honor me and come out there with Atlanta's finest and honor me for being myself. Like I say, the power of just being yourself. So doing that, then also, like I said, kind of getting bit by the acting bug again. So we're going to see that. So all these things like really coming back into the whole into play, and it's really feeling good. So just tapping into everything you're meant to be.
that's awesome. And and you do that so well. And and I think that's what the great connection and the great pull with you is that you are so real. Like whether you're having a down day or week or month, it doesn't matter. You just get on and you post exactly what you're feeling. There's no holding
Mhm.
back. If you are pissed off, you're gonna know. If you are asking people to, pray and all this stuff, that they're gonna know. And it's just you're just so raw and you're so you.
Yeah,
And it
authenticity.
works. It
Yeah,
works.
yes. My thing about me is, you know what? You can disagree with what I'm saying. I will say fuck you. I don't give a damn if you feel it or not. But at the same time, I will pray for you and hope you have a wonderful day. Have the day you deserve. Yes.
Right. Right. With that Uncle Royce smile.
Exactly. Have the day you deserve.
Yeah. So tell everybody, where did Uncle Royce come from? Because you're not that old
No.
to be a whole lot of people's uncle, but Uncle Royce is a character. Uncle Royce is like how Medea is a being, Uncle Royce is a being. So where did Uncle Royce come from?
Yes, and it's crazy. I have 80-year-old nieces and nephews. It's crazy.
Hmm.
But Uncle Roy started really, like I said, I hate calling them a fan base. I call them my family. But my family just try to call me. I'm like, you're like someone's, like I said, just favorite uncle, or like I said, their favorite cousin they can just come to. Like, you have an uncle wisdom about you. So then I started calling myself Uncle Royce. Then it just took off and off and off. And now I'm Uncle Royce everywhere.
Hmm.
So it's like I can have great aunts who call me Uncle Royce. I'm like, hey, yes, I will be your, yes, I will.
Yeah, I have a friend of mine, Earl, and he's got a thing that he says, uh, Mr. Steele, your auntie. He calls himself, and his page says, "Fuck around and find out." And it's like he's got that
Hey,
same mindset,
I'm trying to find out.
right? So now you and I, how we met was from my bestie, okay, Miss
Yes,
Chandra, and she's your bestie as well. So it was incredible how we met because when I first met you, I didn't number one, I didn't know we worked at the same place. Um,
right.
and she had been telling me over and over and over, she's like, Rhonda, you got to meet this guy. You got to have him on your show. And when I remember when I first met you, it was like I knew you my whole life. It was like
Hey,
we
you feel
just
that way?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like we were just picking up a conversation that we started years ago, even though we never met. It was
Okay.
just easy.
And Rhonda, I always say this. I said, because from that moment we met, I just happened to be, like I said, at that building that day, which I'm normally not at. And of course, I run
Right.
into Chandra, and we just meeting, and it's just instantly, we just bam. I'm at
Yep.
their house for Christmas. We are having a good time.
Yes, yes. Oh, Wes. Oh, Johnny is checking in from Africa. All right, Johnny. Robert
Hey,
Delitas is checking in, my premier sponsor. Yeah, so all right, so let's talk about some of the shenanigans that done went down betwixt us.
Oh, oh Lord, I said we have years between us now.
uh betwixt us, you are my Rick. I am
You're
your
not
Tina,
my
and
Tina.
there's a reason for that. So you explain what had happened was that night
Yeah,
in my
what?
living room in front of all kind of people. Yeah, go ahead.
I became family that night. Oh yes, we started. We got the karaoke going, and
Mhm.
Rhonda had the good food and the good drink, and everyone was just feeling all nice and merry. And
Mhm.
all of a
And we
sudden,
go
Serenity
ahead.
Marie came on, and I was like, "It's so good to see you, Rhonda."
And we started singing that song, and I tell
Put on
you
this
what,
show.
that was a classic of all classics. I posted it in my timeline, and I'm telling you, people still talk to me about that now. They're like, that was the best time because you went into full Oscar award winning performance mode. I mean, you hit your knee, you dropped to your knees, you was
Oh
laying
yeah.
on the ground, you and I was picking
Let
you
me
up.
tell you something. When I perform, I perform. I do not hold back. You get all the performance. I may be in the corner, but when it's time to perform, ah,
Yeah, you just gave to life, and it was incredible. And
exactly.
from
Sexual
that
chocolate.
moment, yeah, it was like we became Rick and Tina modern. So
Here we are.
here we are, and we're still here, and it's still a love affair, and it's still, always gonna be. So,
Always.
because that's our song, fire and desire, and it's really good to see you. Like it starts.
It's really good to see you.
Oh, so with everything that you're doing right now, with all of the performances and all of that, what do you really want people to know? Because like you joke and you have your goods, all the stuff that you do, but you stand for a lot of things too. Like, what's the reason that you get up every day and you always feel a need to support and encourage other people even when you're going through? Like, where does that come from?
Oh gosh, because I'm going through now because of course I
Mhm.
lost my dad back in September,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
still getting used to life, with that now. But at the same time, I've learned I have to really I don't know I have to pull from my God given energy because that's what's
Mhm.
getting me through just being myself and just really okay. Like I said, this is who you're here to be in life. Like I said, and your parents instill things in you, and it's time for you just really put that forward and just really, if you have to have a moment, have your moment, sit down. Like, so you got to cut some motherfuckers out of your life. That's fine. You don't owe anybody anything. Just
Right.
everything is really just, pull for yourself, just being your best self. That's what I'm about now. Just being my best self and tapping into the good in me and being mature enough to know what's not good for me. And I probably shouldn't just be giving, I'm too old to give it a chance now.
Right,
I've
right.
gotten to a point I'm too
Ain't
old
nobody got
to give
time
it
for
a
that.
chance or give you a benefit of a fucking doubt. I've
Yeah.
done that. Right.
Yep.
I said I cuss with love. But yes, I'm like, I've gotten too old for that. So at this point, like, I know if it's not good or we're not good for each other, let's not prolong the inevitable.
Right, right.
But if it's something wonderful and organic, I'm still open. My heart is open for whatever. I'm in a place where I've healed a lot of things in my life that I thought I wouldn't and have been broken. But you know what? I'm repaired in so many ways and just really not carrying baggage. And that's a wonderful place to be. But at the same time, I know who the hell I am.
Right,
And
right.
that's a wonderful thing. Just really get into a place of I know who I am. I don't have to explain it to anyone. If you say that's what I am, that's exactly what I am. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? Write a letter, like I said, buy something, like I said, cuddle with it at night, sit, turn it
Mhm.
sideways, shove it up your ass. I don't care what you do. I know who I am, but like I said, if that's who I am to you, I will wear that hat. Thank you. So really get to that place of really knowing and feeling that, not doubting yourself or second guessing yourself based on what someone else says.
Right, right.
That is a wonderful place to be
Yeah,
in life. Let me
it
tell
is.
you.
It is because so many times we define ourselves by what other people think. We spend our whole lives trying to please other people, trying to measure up to other people. And then you got to wonder why. It's like, what is it that you're seeking? What is it that you think you're going to gain by getting their approval? It's like their
Exactly.
approval is not required. I don't give a damn if you don't like what I do. It's like, and I'm at that point now too, where I'm not gonna argue no more. You can cuss me out. You can hang up the phone on me. I'm gonna keep it moving. It's not gonna spoil my day. Where before I would agonize over that. I'd be like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I say? Now I'm like, it's FTA. So tell them what FTA means.
Yes, FTA, the fuck they ass movement.
Fuck they ass movement.
2019. Let me tell you, oh gosh, I had like the most experience, like, of course, when my dad passed on, there was a lot going on during that time that I really didn't talk to people about. It actually took a whole toll on my physical and my mental health. I said everything was going wrong, everything. But luckily, I went to the doctor the other day. I am in perfect health. Hallelujah.
Thank
but
you.
Yeah, listen, from that time, like I had, oh gosh, people I thought were friends and loved me, even people who I call, I will say ex-family members, because I will divorce my family. You can ask for my auntie.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so just really the time in that, and even going through with my dad, I was like, sometimes dealing with, death, especially in your family, I say close, a loved one, especially a parent. Sometimes it makes you, it can make people vulnerable and have people come back in your life. Well, I'm sorry, or whatever, or people who just really weren't even there in your life to begin with. And, sometimes that can kind of cloud your judgment, thing like, well, I see you're here, I'm lonely, this and the other. I was like, no, same time, no. Like I said, I'm like, let me not, no, we're not going to play that right now. No, what we're not going to do is to basically prey on my vulnerability, or else I say have a big moment when you didn't give a fuck about me while this is going on, or even other times in life. I've not forgotten that. So the thing I've learned with that is just not to be clouded and, well, there's a time for reconciliation and healing. No, I said, fuck that. Thing is, if we were meant to be that, you would be here, even though, don't get me wrong, I'm not closed off from that completely. But just certain people, you just kind of don't let, a time of bereavement or being in that, just really being in that moment. That's something I learned from myself also, really being in that moment and like, okay, well, you don't mean me well, even if you were my ex-family or we were close at one point in time, but if you don't mean me well now, don't come around feeling sorry.
Right, exactly.
They say keep that same energy.
Yeah, and keep it right over there at your house. Away from me. Yeah, not under my threshold.
I wish you whatever you're meant to have in life over there.
Right, exactly. One of my favorite posts from you, it was a funny one, is you got a way with words. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, the stuff that comes out of your mouth is genius. If nothing else, it's genius. You had a post one time talking about something about like after you slept with somebody, you wish you could get that back because it was a waste of your time or something like that. How did you worded it? You wish you could get that
I said, yes, run me my nut back.
Yeah, there you go.
If you even got one. Yeah, run it back.
That when I saw that the first time, I died laughing because did you ever watch that movie 28 Days?
Yeah.
Okay, you know that part where he says, and they're talking about in the group, different things that they're upset about, right? That didn't ask permission, and he said, "My foreskin. Nobody asked me. They just took it." I was like, that put me in a frame of mind with your post when you said that. It's like sometimes don't you wish you could just get your nut back?
Exactly. Run it back.
Like it never happened, right?
Exactly.
That would be nice. It would be be at the Jetsons or something, push a button and rewind and have a do-over right then and there.
But at the same time, I say, like I said, if you didn't go through it, well, I said, what do you have to grow from?
Right, exactly. Well, we already have to take a break already. It flies whenever we have like great conversation and stuff. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a real quick break, listen to our sponsors and commercials, and we're going to be right back. We're talking to Royce Morgan, y'all.
Hey.
The Total Breakthrough Center presents the first annual Beautiful Ladies Afternoon Tea Party and Auction for all ladies and feminine energies from 12 years old and up. This event will take place on Saturday, May 7th from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Mountain View Community Center located at 3400 Sandy Plains Road in Marietta, Georgia. Your host is none other than Rhonda L. Thompson. All participants will experience specialty teas, tea cakes and scones, fancy sandwiches, music, raffles, baskets, auction, vendors, and more. Kids ages 12 to 17 are free. General entry is only $25. Elite VIP entry is $75 and includes a signed copy of the workbook and gifts. Vendor tables are also available for $65. For more information or to RSVP and purchase tickets, call 470-557-0515. You can also visit eventbrite.com.
The Gallery Event Center and Ego Entertainment Network has teamed up to bring you the #1 all-inclusive VIP Premier Event Package. Get ready to drop mouths open with this one. It includes 6-hour venue rental, unlimited tables and chairs, table and chair covers, chair sashes, table centerpieces, charger plates, projector and screen, 65-inch TV, wireless microphone, surround sound, complimentary drinks, soda, water, beer, or wine. Also, travel to and from event for Ego Entertainment Network, setup and breakdown of equipment, 4 hours of services including recorded media coverage and interviews, audio and video, editing of all data captured with music background, customized graphics B-roll footage of your event, red carpet or step and repeat setup, coordination and interviews on your carpet or step and repeat. You do not want to miss out on this amazing opportunity, and the package is all inclusive for just $3,000. Book now at thegalleryeventcenter.com. That's thegalleryeventcenter.com. You can also contact the Gallery Event Center at 317-534-6399. The VIP Premier Event Package. If you're tired of hearing the same music and content every 5, 10, or 15 minutes on air, then check out JQLM Radio for the realest, rawest, and most relevant variety of music, talk shows, and more. Start your days with a little bit of gospel and gospel rap from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All of my life, I've never known you to fail. You deliver me. 'Cause all I seem to do is coming and breaking it down with that wiggity style, man. We really living it out. Don't miss it.
Then get into some hot R&B.
Say baby, what you doing? Excited.
Some hip hop.
Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my hand, oh quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my
A little bit of pop.
watermelon sugar, strawberries.
And some neo soul for the rest of the day. JQLM Radio, real, raw, and relevant.
Holds my hand.
All right, and we are back, and I have to also take a moment to just go ahead and shout out my premier sponsor, Robert DeLitis. He is the co-author of Kill the Craving, which is a workbook that is a revolutionary new treatment for addiction. He's actually the founder, guys, of ERP therapy for substance abuse. The man is awesome. And you know, he does corporate training, he does one-on-one training, virtual, he has groups and everything. You can catch him at erptherapy.com, Robert DeLitis, and he is our premier sponsor for this show that brings you Me Powered with Rhonda every single week. All right, so we are back with Mr. Royce Morgan, and I purposely don't want to get into anything deep today because I know with your dad and all this, and I just kind of want to keep it light and just, I don't want to get in nothing deep today.
I'm all for it.
So if it seems like I'm jumping all over the place because I normally zero right in, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, no, we just gonna do it light and easy,
But
you know.
Rhonda, you crack me open like an egg, so it don't matter. But like I said, whatever you want to talk about, I'm here.
Well, what I would like to talk about is with the different things that you do. Okay,
Yes.
you do so many different things. Like somebody could look at you and be like, oh my God, he does this, he does this, he does that. What, does he not know what the hell he wants to do or what? Like you do all these different things. What is the one constant that is across the board for you? Like, what do you want people to know about you? How do you want them to take you? If that makes sense.
Okay, how do I want people to take me?
Yeah. Like, do you
Honestly,
want them to see you as funny? Do you want them to see you as, of substance? Do you like, what's the reason that you do all the different things that you do?
I want them to see me as multifaceted. The thing is, I used to think about I want to be in a lane, I want to do this, but the thing is, once I really got to be myself, I don't give a fuck what you think I'm gonna be. Whatever,
Right.
whatever you think I am, if I'm a funny man to you, if I'm
Mhm.
a social media guy to you, if I'm an actor, a model, if I'm a socialite, I'm whatever the fuck you say I am.
And that's that.
I've truly learned, like I said, because the thing about me is I've truly, like I said, my closest friends range from the hood to Hollywood. So,
Yeah.
and that's basically from being my damn self. So, who
Mhm.
are you? What do I say? I'm whatever you think I am.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's such a great place to be at because you're not holding up to somebody else's expectations, and there's so
Right.
many people that never get there, Royce, that never are comfortable with themselves or who they are, and they don't know how to be themselves because they're so worried about what other people are going to think. You know,
Exactly.
I I could talk about myself in that. Like
Talk about me.
I spent so many years of my life trying to fit into a mold, whether it was trying to get on the cheerleading team at high school because I was all the pretty girls. And then I found out most of them were mean as hell and they
Mhm.
were cliques and I didn't want to be a part of that anyway, but I wanted to be popular. Or whether it was, hanging out with all the wrong people, doing all the
Right.
wrong things again, because I wanted to be seen a certain kind of way. So I never became comfortable with myself until pretty recently, to be honest with you. So, and I'll tell you what, that's a lifetime journey when you can
It
finally get
is.
comfortable. I remember I said to my sister one time, it was so funny. I said to her, I said, you know what? I realize I like flip flops and I like all kinds of music, and I'm pretty
Mhm.
damn fine with that. So
Exactly.
I was
Variety is
good.
the spice of life.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm done trying to meet up to what you think I should be. And I cuss just like you, and I have
Mhm.
people that look like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. Like, why am I going to sit here and try to pretend that that's not who I am or how I am? Because that is who I am, and that is what I do from time to time. But that's not the
Right.
totality of me. It's like, don't judge me on one little aspect. Get to know all of the lusciousness here
Exactly.
instead of
And
just one little
Rhonda, I
part.
always say some person might tell you I'm the absolute nicest, sweetest person in the world. Some people might tell
Oh,
you I'm bipolar. Some people might tell you I'm
yep.
a cruise loose. Some people might tell you that I'm, like I said, one of the smartest people and most giving people they know. Believe all of them. I'm all those things. Yeah. Like I said, because depending on which you gave me, you campaigned for the me I gave you. So
Right.
I don't have time to prove I'm not like that. I'm not. No, I said, if you gave me something to show you I was like that, then more than likely, yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got what you came for.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, now, uh, I want you to share a story. One of my favorite stories. You
Mhm.
said about the church, about what happened. Okay, and you tagged this line because Chandra spilled it on you when we were there. So I want you to go ahead and tell because you're such a great storyteller, and I want you to tell the story about where you came up with one of your taglines.
Okay. Oh yes. Okay. So we're going. Like I said, picture it. Memphis, Tennessee, 2003. Like I said, young Uncle Royce is searching for a church home, and he's visiting different churches every Sunday. So he goes to this one particular church again this Sunday because he was kind of like, it's kind of like, okay, this feels good. This feels like home. So he's in this church, and the choir is singing their selection, and you have this soloist, and she has a beautiful voice. She is tearing it up. Yes, yes, yes. And someone is so moved in the crowd that she jumps up and yells, "You better sing, bitch!"
In the church.
When I tell you there was a huge gasp and a swift taking out of this soul who was so moved in her spirit that she had to yell, sang bitch. The spirit moved her, but the bitch was singing, let me tell you. But she was so moved in her spirit, that was her truth in that moment. And sure enough, and now every time someone is on TV, someone wants me, say it, Roy, say it. So I have to talk about sing bitch.
And they quickly escorted her out of the church.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
but it was in the moment. She was feeling it.
it
And
was her
she
truth.
there
I
was
said,
no
she
truer expression in that moment, you
she
know?
sang into her spirit that she
Yeah.
just
She was
got
moved.
it out of her gut, a good slap. And believe me, when I tell you, it went all the way up there. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
see,
what am I?
you need to have one of those those old-fashioned radio shows where you listen and they tell the story, they keep you going, they keep you on the edge, and you have all this sound. I could so see you doing that and getting like a whole atmosphere going. That I could so see you doing that. That would be incredible.
Oh, I have plenty for days. Believe me, I pull them out of summer everywhere. Cause oh gosh, actually, when I was in third grade, I had this young lady in our class. To this day, I don't know what her mama was thinking, but she named this young lady Pussie Jones.
Uh-uh.
Yes, so the teacher was
So
uncomfortable.
her name was Pussy.
Yeah,
Pussy was
her
her
name was
name.
Pussy with an IE.
Okay,
So the
okay.
teacher was so uncomfortable, so she made us call her Puss Puss.
Okay.
Not was not better, but
No, that's not any better.
but I was like, I said, what's the dick that damn good? She had to remember. Okay, but I was like, Pussy Jones. I said, I wonder if her name's still Pussy to this day.
I mean, why would somebody name their kid that? That
I,
just doesn't make any kind of sense.
I don't know. I guess she had that walk back then. I don't know. But
Oh my gosh, that's
whew,
funny. Funny,
I have
funny.
stories like you will not believe that. Yes, yes, that is real.
That's a real truth. That's not even made up. That's like
Not made.
real.
That's real. That's
So,
all.
okay, so tell everybody where you're from, okay? Because people got to understand the where you're from and what's behind the name. Okay, so tell everybody where you're from and why
Yes.
that's so important.
Yes, I am born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. And Memphis pretty much has made me who I am. You can take me out of Memphis, but you can't take Memphis out of me. Even though, like I said, Atlanta, yes, I do consider Atlanta my second home. I love it here. It's been wonderful to me. But yes, Memphis through and through. That is me.
All right, get to the main part. Get to the you like leaving me hanging, Royce. Come on.
Well,
Get to
you gotta give me something, man. Come on, Rhonda.
okay. All right. Well, that is one thing. Like when you're really serious about something, you're like, man, you know what I'm talking about, and that's how you know where you're from. Is just
Yes,
all you got to do is
that's my
have a
thing.
good
And you really
conversation
get
with
me.
you.
If I'm making a point, yes, it's definitely gonna be Maine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the whole run me my nut back, man. Exactly.
That's right. Uh, Now with Uncle Royce, okay, you do the Uncle Royce rant. So explain what an Uncle Royce rant is.
And Uncle Royce rant is really me in the moment. Usually it's something I've been thinking about or something that's really on my heart heavy that I just can't put into text. So you have to hear me. You have to see me. You have to see all the expression in my face and know that I mean what I'm saying when I say it.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever's going on, and if I'm saying fuck they ass or why the fuck are you doubting yourself so much? Like I said, hell, have your 15 minutes, cry to yourself, whatever, but get your ass the fuck back up and be who the fuck you are meant to be.
Right.
That is me. Like, so you have to really, I tell myself that a lot of times. Like, okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're feeling this way right now, but you know
Uh-huh.
what? You persevered, and all of a sudden, next time you're somewhere, like there are people making you feel away, or you're feeling like you're not getting the support or love, whatever. The moment you're somewhere, that's the homie, that's bro. No, the fuck I'm not. All of a sudden, I'm with your favor, so now all of a sudden I'm the homie, I'm bro, or it's something I guess looks good for you for an opportunity. So yeah, throwing my name in like you're cool, and I will tell them something. Yeah, so and so told me our best friends. I'm like, no, we ain't.
You're right. Right. Yeah, you'll call somebody out in 2 seconds. Like there's no way that it's like in that movie. What was it? Hustle and Flow when Terrence was trying to prove to everybody that he knew Ludacris from way back when. He's like, don't know you. That's you. You will call somebody out in 2 seconds. Like, look, I don't know you like that. But now, what was your latest? When was the last rant that you did? What was it about?
Last rant I did, possibly, I'm thinking it had to be around March. And was it March? Yeah, it was sometime in March. And that was around the time I was just really, like I said, in a bag of just feeling like, I don't know, you see so much fake shit, especially in this whole entertainment world and this and the other. Like I said, people basically, they fuck with you to make it look good, or if it's good, if it makes them look good, or your word validates them, or they see, some people know your worth, even if you don't know your worth, and even if they seem like they're above you or doing more, believe me, they know your worth, so they know that pretty much your endorsement or being seen with you or anything, they know what that means. So they want to all of a sudden make it like your BFF or bro or sis, and you get caught up in that. Then you get your little feelings hurt. You have to take stuff for what it is. Like I say, if you just know the motherfucker's up to no good, because I was somewhere with, and I won't name them, but a certain R&B star who was actually upset that I actually had fans.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm like, well, damn, but you're here. I'm just a little lonely.
You know, I'm so gonna text you later and be like, who you talking about? But wow, really?
I'm like, bro, I'm just me. You're you. Don't worry about little me.
You know what I have found out though, and I had to learn this the hard way, and you're so correct in that, is not everybody that appears to be your friend is truly your friend. Not everybody that says they want you to win wants you to win. There's certain times, a lot of times, people will connect themselves to you just because they see where you're going and they see you as a threat, so they become attached to you, so they can keep an eye on you. What I have found out, my little feelings got hurt a few times in these last couple of years, is certain people that I looked up to, and I won't name names, but I looked up to and I was subordinate to, found out later that they were only around me because I was up and coming. They wanted to be on the radio show. And I noticed that, every time I would do stuff, or because me, I'm gonna be like, hey, you can come on my show. I'm gonna help you out. I don't want nothing from you. And I truly like, hey, let's connect. What can we do? How can I help you? And I noticed that whenever certain people would have the opportunity, they wouldn't support me, or they wouldn't be like, hey, someone's, Rhonda helped me out or whatever. And it's like, you don't do anything for other people to notice, but then you notice when other people are not mentioning you, and you definitely paved the way for them. And that doesn't that piss you off? That hurts. And
they want you to promote their little show.
Yeah.
And they want to act like you're just so cool. If you're in the same place, or they keep promoting this over here. They're doing this over here.
Right.
Yeah. They all of a sudden,
when it's your turn, when you got something going on, they don't show up. They don't get no tickets. They won't even share it on their page. Okay.
I couldn't even get it like said, sorry for your loss. My dad passed, and you want me to really?
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
And you want me to do this, that, and the other. I'm like, hell. and that right there. Now that was pretty much my aha moment right there. I'm like, okay, that happens. I'm like, if I can't get that, you can't even say sorry for your loss, or you can't like I said do that, or I don't give a fuck what magazine cover I get. I don't give a fuck where I'm at, what acknowledgement. But that one thing right there, that set so much emotion for me that I just pretty much I didn't give a fuck anymore.
Right.
That was the thing that pretty much that was my beam. Okay, no chances.
Yeah, and and it's funny how sometimes people will appear to be your friends on social media. They'll like everything, and they'll give you all the support, so you say, and they'll do the little prayer hand emojis and all that stuff. But I remember when that happened, and I wasn't posting nothing on. I called you. Are you okay? Do you need to talk? Do you need to do that? And it was private between. Well, it's not now anymore, but it was private between.
Well, I said you did in that moment. Yes, you did exactly that.
Right, and then in my times when I really needed something, I'm like, look, I really need to talk to you. and it was private, and you, boom, 5 minutes, you call me right back. And, and it's like, that's how you know who your people are. It's when you're down and they're there with you. And it's not just they show up when you're up and you're shining and you're on all the magazine covers and you're on all the shows and you're in all the runways. And, it's those times that, who really is your tribe.
Yes, exactly. Because actually, I shouted out Kindred the Family Soul when I hosted their show at City Winery a couple weeks ago. I shouted them out so big because actually, like I said, in that moment, of course, I've been a fan of theirs like for, oh my gosh, since 2005. And to go full circle from that moment to them actually reaching out to me and telling me if I need anything and just really offering words of comfort and support. I said in that time, just really reaching out to me. I'm like,
yeah,
that's real. I'm like, that's human connection.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's human connection.
Yeah. And that's what everybody needs and what everybody wants. And that's the stuff you can see right through it. If it's not real, you can feel it, can't you?
Yes.
All right, what the fuck you want from me? Okay, yeah, you're okay. All right, all right. You could just feel it. It's a different genuineness and authenticity than, hey sis, hey queen, hey beautiful. It's like, I just met you and you're asking me, it's like, you don't know me like that. It's
exactly. Or can you tell how like some of your celebrity friends or you don't get the whole fuck about my face with this.
Right. And it's just people don't realize that you can see right through that,
Exactly. And I see you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we here. I got my eye on you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
They're a good one.
The good one, right? Oh my goodness. We've already got to take our second break. I can't believe that. Our little hour is winding right down quickly. So we're going to be right back after another set of commercial breaks, and we're going to wrap up the show. We're talking to Royce Morgan. We'll be right back.
Are you or someone you know accomplishing some amazing things in the community, or is just an inspiration to many? Apply to be featured on the cover of Ego Magazine, a bi-monthly digital interactive publication under the Ego Entertainment Network brand. Apply to be featured in other sections such as education, business, media and entertainment, community leader, author of the month, or artist of the month. Visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com to apply today.
Track Island Beat by Arulo.
Indianapolis, Indiana is hosting the first annual Re-Up Experience and Re-Up Awards. It's coming August 6, 2022 at the Spotlight Event Center, hosted by Florida's own hostess with the mostest, Caramel Lucas. The Re-Up Experience is an annual nationwide event that has 5 core focus areas: release, recoup, remind, remix, and repeat. It includes brunch, raffles, vendors, music, interactive panel discussion, networking mixer, bounce backology performance and presentation, re-up power circles, an award ceremony, red carpet, all-white after party, and more. Sponsorships are available, and vendor tables are available as well for only $40. Visit the website reupexperience.com. Again, that is reupexperience.com to download sponsorship details and to secure your sponsorship or vendor table. You can also contact reupexperience@gmail.com. And this year's theme, we all the way up.
Hey there. If you can hear my voice, this is Pamela, host of Hospitality, here to remind you that Ego Entertainment Network has a lot for your business. Listen, honey, you need to get with it. Ego Entertainment offers various services: media coverage, red carpet services, promo interviews on air. They offer meet and greet services, honey, not to mention other event services. You want to get in gear. Ego Entertainment is empowered greatness optimized. We're now booking and spots are going fast. Ego serves the United States and all event types, honey. So if you are opening a business, having a store opening, a restaurant opening, and you want some coverage, Ego Entertainment is the way to go. Call or text 317-886-0296 or go to egoentertainmentnet.com.
All right, we're back with Mr. Royce Morgan. And tell everybody how they can get in touch with you on all your social media platforms.
Yes, you can follow me at the Royce Morgan on Instagram. Also, I have an all quotes page, but what happened with that Instagram snatched my page one day, so I had to get a second page. But now I have two. So I have Uncle Royce Says, which is all quotes. Like I said, basically the Royce Morgan page. That's pretty much all my life, and you getting the real Royce. And also, you can find me on Facebook, the Royce Morgan. I would love to have you.
And so, what are you available as far as to book for?
You can book me for if you need a host for your event, if you need someone to speak on a panel, pretty much
model.
Yeah, like I said, yes. Like I said, of course, you have to go through the agent for that. But yeah, pretty much you can do that. Like I said, so many things. I said for your radio show, so many things you can do that. Like I said, reach out to me and you can get my booking and we can go from there. I'll be glad.
All right. We're gonna have to work out a little co-host something going on. R&R, Royce and Rhonda. We got to figure that out. We're gonna have to figure something out here.
Just a little R&R.
Us two beautiful people, as fine as we are, and as powerful as we are, we need to collaborate some more. Rick and Tina, we got to stay together. Got to stay together.
Gotta stay together. How long were they together? Shoot, 30-something years? Oh yeah, we gotta stay together.
Oh yeah, no, it's done. It's done. It ain't going nowhere. What do you want people to know about you outside of the social media, outside of Uncle Royce, outside of the post? What do you want people to know about you, the person Royce?
About me, the person Royce, I will say this. Of course, I'm full of personality when I'm on a stage or on a radio show or in my element, but usually, like I said, in my real life, I can be a very quiet, reserved person. So the thing about it is, if I really show you love, I genuinely fuck with you. If I give you a nickname, you are my people. Believe me, I don't just give names to anybody. But if I do, like I said, believe me, you're in good with me, right,
yes.
Tina?
Yes, Rick. Yes, Rick. You started calling me Tina from the beginning, so yeah, that was an honor. Now I do know that I would especially wanted to keep this light and not, get into anything heavy or anything, because I know you've been through so much lately. But when you're going through stuff, how do you keep yourself, because you struggle with going through that dark place, how do you maintain that balance so you don't get too far down? You know what I'm saying? What do you personally do, Royce? Even though you're out there encouraging the whole world and you're encouraging everybody else, but when you're down and when you're quiet and when you disappear off the face of the earth, what do you do to pull yourself up out of that place?
Rhonda, I said, well, let me tell you what I do. I said, of course, I said physical fitness. So I believe working out and keep my mind right, because it always keeps my mind good and clear, get those endorphins going. So I do that. If I need to break from social media, break from the world, like I said, I will disconnect from everything until I'm back one with myself and just don't need to see any negativity and sometimes you just need to purge and say what's going on with you. I've come to learn that because actually, like I said, I healed some things, like I said, with my brother, and like I said, in time, with everything going on with my dad, and like I said, we're closer than ever. So sometimes you really have to purge what's going on in you. You have to get it out of you because it will eat you alive if it's something really, really that deep. And just really it's been tearing at you, because sometimes things can eat at you for years and you don't even know. It's like I said, it affects your health. And just really when I went to the doctor and found out everything that was wrong with me at that time, and I just I'm healthy, I don't do this, I don't do that. How did that happen? And it's really, you don't know. So I said, stress is a motherfucker, let me tell you.
It is. It takes a toll. It does.
And you being that strong person, they had the whole thing going on, checking your strong friend. And sometimes even you have to just really even if your strong friend's not going to tell you what exactly is going on because they don't want, you in their business like that, they don't really want to brought up over and over, they can appreciate you coming at them and at least asking and showing you care, just show genuine care and concern. So, but for me, yeah, that's me. I said, I always talk about pulling from my own energy, but if I just need to disconnect and just be away from things, just not really give so much of myself and just really be Uncle Royce for Uncle Royce, that's what I will do.
Yeah. And it's needed, and self-care is so important, and
Absolutely.
like I know I can tell when you're going to that quiet zone. It's like, wait a minute, I haven't heard anything. Or if I'll text you how you doing and don't get a response, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna let it slide just a little bit. And I'm gonna be like, fuck is you doing? Where are you at? It's like, call me, let me know where you're at. Are you okay? Because I know what it's like to be that strong for everybody else,
Right.
and people take for granted a lot of times because you bring laughter, you bring joy, you bring encouragement. You could look on your page, you could have a scripture, you could have a fuck they ass, you could have whatever, all these posts in one place, and everything could appear to be okay.
Right.
But here's the thing: just because things appear to be okay does not mean you're okay.
Right. And I'll say sometimes also on the flip side of that, like I said, sometimes people read a little bit too much into something. I see, really, you're having fun in a date and someone, I see you going through, like, you don't really see, you don't know me well. Right. So sometimes not you, of course, like you I know my heart, I know your heart, we good. But I'm about some people, like, especially if it's like fake friendship things, like, I see you going through, you don't see shit, but I will let you have it.
Right. However you see me is how you see me.
Exactly. Right? But think about you, Rhonda. I will say, like I said, let me talk about Rhonda for you. We're talking about me. Let me talk about you. Can I give you your flowers?
Okay.
We on Meet Power with Rhonda. Let me give Rhonda her flowers on Meet Power with Rhonda. Let me tell you about this woman here. This woman here, like I said, thing is, like I said, she's so accomplished. Like I said, she goes hard for her family. Believe me, like I said, she's a matriarch. She holds it down. Even Rhonda, one thing I can tell about Rhonda, even when Rhonda just really has a smile on her face, and like I said, her back is about breaking, but Rhonda will still give you her last. Like I said, even if her back is breaking, everybody's on her back, and she has this, that, X, Y, and Z going on. Rhonda will, like I said, she is what I always call, like I said, pardon me, but like I was at a state, you a real ass bitch. That's what I will say about Rhonda, right? I said, think about Rhonda, nothing is fake about Rhonda. Like I said, anyone who tunes into Rhonda, believe me, you are getting Rhonda. I'm telling you that right now. Just from her children to her grandchildren to even, like I said, the friends that is her family, Rhonda is going to hold you down. Let me tell you. So this one right here, she's the realest, and I love you.
I love you too. See, I wish you were here in person. You were supposed to be in my living room. You were supposed to be right here because I'd be hugging and kissing you right now. But that's okay. That's okay. Everything's the way it's supposed to be. Like Michael would say, God knew exactly what he was doing. We don't need to be that close because I know exactly. Rick and Tina will break out live on camera. But in all seriousness, thank you so much. I love you too, and there was just a connection with you from the first time. And then the great thing is when Chandra was telling me all about you is I had no clue who you were. I think that was like the greatest thing, because if I realized who you were and how big you were, I might not have been so comfortable, and because when I started meeting you, I'm like, wait, you got a picture with this person, with that person, with that. And I asked you one day, I said, do you really know all these people? You're like, yeah, Rhonda, I do. I'm like, damn. I said, okay, how? What do you do? You're like, nothing. I'm just myself. I'm like, and all these people come to you, and you've got, like you said, big entertainers that come to you for stuff. And that's a gift. That's a gift because, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's like, we're nobodies on the face of the earth. We're not these big celebrities, but yet we can breathe life. You breathe life into so many people that carry so many other people. And the gift that you bring and that you give to others is it's if it's humor, that's one thing, because a lot of times we need to be able to lighten the load. You don't need to talk about every damn thing. You can get talked out. Sometimes you just need to connect. You just need to reconnect or reignite a spark or find something inside of you. And what you do, you have a gift of helping people see the sparks inside of them. And I love the way you word all your posts, and you really you let people, you make people sit and stand in their own truth and accept it and love themselves, and to realize that it's a beautiful thing and that they
It
don't
really
have to
is.
be like everybody else. That's like a gift. If you help so many people get to the point of accepting who they are, and that, like I said, that's just a gift, man. That's
It really is. Let me tell you, because even just when I actually meet people, it's one thing to see or be told or receive a DM, but when you actually are one on one with the people in person and they're telling you their stories and they're running back everything you said and they're breaking out crying in front of you, and it's real.
yeah.
And I've had people tell me I got them through cancer, through breakups, through
Suicide. Yep.
losing. Yeah, I said I actually had a young lady told me that she was going to take her life, but then she saw something I said and she actually stayed around. So it's always
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's really just know, okay, like I said, so it's bigger than you. I always say it's bigger than me. It's bigger
Yeah.
than anything. You don't even know why.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Royce, thank you so much for being my guest tonight. And it's so good to connect with you. And God, I wish you
Always.
could come to my tea party, but you're going to be out of town. But that's okay. We're going to connect up in person again soon.
Absolutely.
But it's always my pleasure to have you. And of course, anything you need, I got you. I got you. You're my Rick. I got you. Ooh la la. You're my forever, forever. All right. So now for May, we've got a lineup coming up, and next week, wait, shit, I gotta check my calendar. I just went blank. I'm like, who the hell do I got on the show? Oh my God. Next week, okay, we got John Clunan, who is coming on the show. Audacity Marketing. He's helping me promote the tea party. He does a lot of great things, and want to just give you guys a little preview. My workbook is out, y'all. It's out, and it's going to be ready for pre-order soon. I'm going to be dropping that at the tea party. So if you don't have your tickets already, make sure you get your tickets. I still need a couple of kings to serve. Ladies, feminine energies, those who identify, just everybody just come on. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a Soul Train line. We're going to have prizes for the Soul Train dancing queen, the grandest hat, the grandest entrance darling. It's just going to be fun. Lots of fun, lots of food, auction, raising money. It's going to be a good time. Okay, May 7th. So check it out. Royce Morgan, make sure you follow this brother. Make sure you book him for something. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. He is my friend. He is my Rick. He is my, you're just in my soul. Okay. You're just in my soul. You're all right in here. You're all right in here. All right. I love you. Thank you guys. Make sure you share this. Brighten up somebody's day, because everybody needs to keep it light. You've got everything you need to succeed. It's already inside of you guys. Just dig a little deeper, because you are that bitch. You are that person. All right. You got it inside of you. And if they get you upset, fuck they ass, and you're out. We'll talk to you later.